Yeah.
So for us is, yes, we want to help you prevent burnout, but more importantly, we want to help leaders um, fine tune their leadership and organize their life so that they
Yeah.
can become a high capacity leader. They could do all of these things
Yeah.
without the burden of
Yeah.
exhaustion and really discouragement. Because we discovered that when discouragement creeps in, destruction is nigh.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we don't pay attention to that other piece. So how do we help leaders not feel that discouragement and not feel that
Yeah.
exhaustion? We
Yeah.
want them to burn brightly.
Yeah. And when you say destruction is nigh, can you say a little bit more about that? Because I have a feeling that's the problem that your book is trying to address. What would you say
Yeah.
about that? Yeah.
It's interesting when, a lot of times people don't read the foreword to books, but in the foreword to this book, Pastor Ray Johnston from Bayside out in California,
Uh-huh.
he actually tees it up perfectly based on his own experience. And what he discovered was, and it's true, we talk about this in the book, when you find yourself in a place of discouragement, there's a lot of things that happen after discouragement and destruction. That could be destruction in church, relationships, family, finances, emotionally. You're making decisions you wouldn't normally make because you find yourself in a different headspace and a different heart space. And so destruction doesn't mean your whole life is destroyed, but it could mean areas of your life experience this element of implosion. And so what we want to do is, how do we prevent that? How can you stay in this work for the long haul? And here's what we believe in it. I don't want to say this is a thesis of the book, but it's a proclamation, an anthem, if you will.
Okay.
Burnout in leadership is not inevitable.
Mm.
And that's what I heard in seminary. I heard in my doctoral programs. I would hear from people, well, it's not about it. It's not about if, it's when.
Yeah.
And I began to think so burnout is just this inevitable thing. And what we say is, it's not inevitable. It is preventable. Yeah. And we hope that this book helps in that regard.